What's up, guys? Just here back to my channel, and tonight I'll be doing a review for AEW Collision and Rampage tonight. And as you see it at the background, my apartment, and let me go ahead and scoot slowly because there's people, you know, it's not much, but you know. It's not much, but yeah, as you can see my bed again and all that stuff, and try to be a little quiet because neighbors downstairs and stuff, and yeah, so I'm pretty sure I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but anyways, let's go get to it then, and yes, you can see my bed again, all that stuff. So yeah, anyways, just gonna get to it then with the first match. Well, Ospreay versus Shane Taylor, hot opener, the tremendous face-to-face dynamite and stuff. We got recap Taylor's sneak attack on Ospreay after Ospreay's win over Moriarty last week. Roger Strong and the Kingdom made their way to the ring before the bell rang, with Strong heading to the announce booth for the second week in a row. Ospreay was undeterred, whatever, jumping Taylor at the bell with the dropkick before hitting a plancha to the floor. Ospreay hit a springboard forearm for a quick near fall. Strong laughed at the idea of Ospreay not being intimidated by him as Taylor dropped Ospreay in the ring with a Vader-style barge attack. Taylor drilled Ospreay with the punch. Taven menaced Ospreay at ringside. Chaos broke out at ringside as after Taylor ran into the ring post, Ospreay sent him into the Kingdom near the announce desk. Ospreay then took a glass of water and threw it in Strong's face, but Millie allowed Ogogo to sneak in a body shot at the referee. It was distracted. Alright, just letting you guys know, I'm not using my desk. I'm using a little dinner table, just letting you guys know. So, yeah, anyways. After commercial, Ospreay and Taylor traded strikes before Ospreay hit a handspring kick to a big reaction. Ospreay followed up with a Yakuza whatever kick and a forearm to the back of the head for a near fall. Ospreay teased the hidden blade, but Taylor caught him with a knee before hitting a ear range and a big splash for a near fall. Ospreay tried to counter a powerbomb with a hurricanrana, but Taylor muscled him to put him down. Taylor hammered Ospreay with a lariat that sent him inside out for a near fall. Ospreay came back with a Spanish fly before the Kingdom got in his way of Oscutter. Taylor then caught Ospreay with the Rikishi driver for a near fall. Taylor went for a Marcus Garvey driver for Ospreay, trapped in the corner and hit a repeated cheeky Nando's kicks. Ospreay then took Taylor out of the corner on his shoulders and hit the Stormbuster, mistakenly called the Storm Driver by McGinnis on commentary to score the win. After the match, the Kingdom jumped Ospreay, but Ospreay dumped them all to the floor and hit a dive on Taven and Bennett. Before escaping up the ramp, we got a video package of the Team AEW versus the Elite brawl at the end of Dynamite. FTR noted backstage that the Elite has put a bounty on their heads, one that was accepted by Lance Archer at the Righteous Bride dancing. Said that if the Elite wanted to take them out, they should have done themselves. They didn't mind the fight tonight because as AEW stalwarts, they had no issue fighting on every show. John Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli were backstage. Moxley spoke to his double or nothing opponent, Kanoshi Takeshita. Takeshita, there you go, came after him to earn a shot at the IWGP title. The Callis family was around for superficial reasons, while the BCC were around because this was their nature. Castagnoli said that he was the voice of reason in the BCC and hated talking to the camera. There were all sorts of fake people who spent their time talking about how good they were instead of living it. Moxley warned Takeshita that he was going to finish the game that Takeshita started. We got an all-screen announcement of the path to All In Summer Series with Collision taking place in Arlington, Texas for the 5 weeks lead up to All In Wembley. We got a recap of the fight with Chris Jericho, Big Bill Hook, and Kazuri Shibata. We got words from Jericho and Big Bill backstage after Dynamite. Jericho knew Hook was learning, but he had more to learn before he won the FTW Championship. Learning tree was here to make Hook better, and Jericho would get stitches to help. That cause he wish Hook well in the FTW Contender Series. Alright. Oh yeah, sorry, shoot, I forgot to say the winner for a first match. Alright, so winner Will Ospreay defeated Shane Taylor. Alright, FTW Series Hook versus Johnny TV with Ty Valkyrie. This is a short match, so you guys know. The FTW Contender Series is a series of 3 qualifying matches happening tonight on Collision, with the winners facing off on Wednesday's Dynamite in a 3-way match for a title shot at Double or Nothing. After an early scramble, Johnny hit Hook with a running knee for a quick near fall. Johnny got a headlock in, but Hook lifted Johnny up into a suplex. Hook hit some more throws and suplexes before Johnny cut him off. Taya distracted Hook, allowing Johnny to hit a springboard kick. Johnny went for the Starship Pain, but Hook moved and snatched Johnny in the Red Rum to get the submission win. So winner is Hook. Yeah. Alright, next one is another FTW Contender Series, Kazuri Shibata versus Rocky Romero. Alright. Shibata made his entrance as Hook was leaving with the two sharing a fist bump on the ramp. Shibata quickly got Romero in a figure 4 to weaken his knee. Romero got to ropes and caught Shibata off the ropes with an octopus stretch that Shibata powered out to reapply that figure 4. Romero got to the ropes again and cut off Shibata's charge in the corner to hit a tornado DT as we went to a commercial. Shibata fought through a series of Romero kicks to hammer Romero with the forearm. Romero sent Shibata to the apron before snapping his arm over the ropes. Romero hit a springboard drop kick to a tied up Shibata in the ropes for a near fall. Shibata bounced off the ropes and snatched Romero into a quick figure 4. Romero escaped but couldn't avoid the basement dropkick, with Shibata following with a suplex for a near fall. Romero caught Shibata with a set of flash pins before Shibata cut him with the Hishigoroshi. Shibata hit the penalty kick before applying the figure 4 again, this time scoring the submission win. So winner is Shibata. Alright, another FTW Contender Series, Brian Keith versus Boulder with Bronson and Jack Jameson. Alright, hold on. Okay, I was making sure of something. Time did not make my heart grow fonder for the Iron Savages as this match worked. Okay, so Keith tipped his hat to Shibata on the way to the ring. Oh joy, the Iron Savage's Jack Jameson has shaved his beard while also turning heel, trashing Portland on the way to the ring. Boulder jumped Keith at the bell and hit a power slam for a near fall. Jameson tried to distract so that Bronson could send Keith into the immaturely named city, but Keith reversed it and took Bronson out. Keith won with the Diamond Dust to earn his slot in the 3 on Dynamite. It will be Hook versus Kazuri Shibata versus Brian Keith on Wednesday with an FTW title match against Chris Jericho at Double or Nothing. So winner is Brian Keith. I'm sorry. Yeah, here you go. Alright, Pac was in some type of lair with Lexi Nair. Came to ask him about Bullet Club Gold's message to him last week. Pac would be amused by the Bang Bang Gang. but he hasn't felt anything in weeks. He dared Bullet Club to try harder to make him care. We gotta recap the contract signing between Will Nightingale and Mercedes Moné, with Nightingale putting Moné through the table. Bullet Club go make their entrance with the body of Pac laid out at Jay White's feet. White bet the Pac here now as the trio's champions left him lane. Christian Cage and the Patriarchy were backstage. Cage noted that Nick Wayne had a match coming up on Dynamite against Swerve Strickland ahead of Cage's AEW World Title match at AEW Double or Nothing. Cage said he had all the faith in the world, and Wayne said that when Strickland jumped him at his home a year ago, I remember that, Wayne was just a boy. Since siding with Cage, he's become a man. He promised Cage that he could beat Strickland on his own. Alright, next match is Orange Cassidy versus Isaiah Cassidy. A good competitive match. Blunder matches. Alright, the two traded arm drags as Shivani and McGinnis bantered about their surnames. Isaiah bailed on an orange punch attempt, but Cassidy followed him to the floor with a dive. Don Callis was seen watching in the back. Shivani ran down the Dynamite card with the addition of Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay versus Trent Beretta and Roderick Strong added to the card. Speaking of Beretta, he made his way through the crowd as Cassidy was sending Isaiah into the barricade. Isaiah took advantage by sending Cassidy into the barricade. In the ring were the Buggles with a hard Irish whip. After a commercial, Cassidy backdropped Isaiah off the stairs to avoid another power driver. The two traded strikes in the ring before Cassidy ran while hitting the Stung Dog Millionaire. Isaiah ducked the orange punch and fought out of the beach break to hit a hurricane kick. Cassidy launched to the apron and sent Isaiah pillar to a post, but Cassidy cut him off with a stunner over the ropes. The two fought on the apron before dropping each other with pump kicks. Cassidy distracted him, so with Beretta allowing Isaiah to hit a poaching in motion against the barricade. After some commotion with the referee, the ref and naturally helped Isaiah to hit silly string on Cassidy. Isaiah hit a swan bomb for an near fall. Isaiah picked Cassidy up, but Cassidy hit the beach break to score the win. Lexi Nair went to speak to Beretta at ringside. Beretta said that he was clearly a better wrestler than Cassidy, and Cassidy only beat him because he used the exposed turnbuckle. He challenged Cassidy to a straight singles match at Double or Nothing before Cassidy rushed him at the barricade. So winner is Orange Cassidy. Alright, Serena D versus Anna Jay. Jay's proving her on her in-ring. Blah, blah. Alright, Dean quickly locked on the Paradise lock, but Jay came back with a running neckbreaker. Dean got the advantage back with the neckbreaker in the ropes. After the commercial, Jay fired up, hitting a dangerous Jay kick in the corner and a flatliner for a near fall. Dean caught Jay's legs in the corner before hitting a dragon screw leg whip. Dean hit a hammerlock lariat for a near fall. Jay hit another dangerous Jay kick, but Dean followed her into the ropes and hit a chop block. Dean went to work on the knee, but Jay snatched on the Queen Slayer. Choke. Dean fought out, so Jay went for the gory bomb. Her knee gave away, allowing Dean to hit the Styles Clash. Dean then locked on a singles leg crab for the submission win. So winner is Trinity. While Dean had the submission lock, Luther stole her Dean's dojo. Luther brought to the stage where he and Mariah held it up while Tony Storm undressed behind. She then wrapped herself in the flag and pranced around before Dean chased them all away. Well, that was wacky. Okay, we got a video package hyping the AEW World Title at Double or Nothing between Swerve Strickland and Christian Cage. So, yeah. So, Serena Dean was the winner. Next match is Nick Wayne versus Jack Cartwheel. Alright, Nick Wayne's music hits as he makes his way to the ring for our next match. Jack Cartwheel is already in the ring. The bell rings as Wayne goes right after the cartwheel, taking him down. As Wayne goes after the cartwheel, he ducks and sends Wayne to the floor. Cartwheel goes over the top, but Wayne moves and Cartwheel lands hard on the floor. Cartwheel is sent into the ring as Wayne works on Cartwheel. Wayne picks up Cartwheel and drops him with the Wayne's World off the Rose Cutter. Wayne then mocks Swerve Strickland and hits Cartwheel with the house call. Covers Swerve for the pin. After the match, Wayne mocks Swerve again, posing like Swerve. So the winner is Nick Wayne. Alright, main event time, Bryan Danielson and FTR versus Lance Archer and the Righteous. Main event time. The music of Bryan Danielson hits, and as he comes out to a huge ovation from the Portland fans. FTR's music hits as the former AEW Tag Team Champions make their way to the ring. Lance Archer is introduced next as he walks to the ring with purpose. The music of the Righteous hits next, and Vincent and Dutch come out next. Dax and Vincent start things off. Both men lock up and go to the corner. Vincent hits Dax with big blows to the midsection. Vincent sends Dax to the opposite corner and gouges the mouth of Dax. As the ref calls for the break, Dax slams Vincent and covers him for only a 2 count. Cash is tagged in as he and Dax double team Vincent. Cash has Vincent in a headlock. Vincent fires back and drops Cash, who crawls the opposite corner. Dutch is tagged in as he picks up Cash and slams him down. Dutch goes for a big boot, but Cash ducks and drop kicks Dutch. Cash tags Dax as he and Cash double team Dutch. Dax drops Dutch with a bulldog as all 6 men are in the ring. For a brawl, we go to picture. Danielson is on the outside kicking Vincent. Danielson runs at Dutch, who is on the floor, and drops him with a big running knee in the ring. Cash tags in Dax. Cash goes to the floor and sends Dutch back into the ring. Archer takes out Danielson on the floor as Cash checks on him in the ring. Dutch nails Dax with a running forearm and covers him for a 2 count. Dutch tags in Vincent as Archer is back up on the apron and hold Dax. Back from picture, Vincent and has Dax in a headlock. Dax fights back. Dax is up on the top rope and fights off Vincent, but Dutch sends him to the mat as Vincent covers Dax for just a 2 count. Archer is tagged in and slaps Dax hard. Archer charges at Dax and connects with the big elbow as Archer charges again. Dax moves out of the way. Archer recovers as Dax grabs Archer and bites him, but Archer quickly recovers. Archer charges at Vincent, who moves. Archer tags Vincent, but then Dutch blind tags as Danielson is tagged in. Danielson chops Dutch and then kicks him. Danielson then drops Dutch with the running elbow. Danielson then kicks Dutch and then sends him to the floor. So much reading. Danielson then leaves through the ropes and take out Dutch. Dutch is back in the ring, and Danielson connects with a big drop kick. Danielson has Dutch in the label lock, but Archer comes in to break it up. Archer then takes out FTR, sending them to the outside. The Righteous and Archer triple team Danielson. Archer then sends Cash back to the floor as he tries to come back in the ring. Danielson suplexes Dutch as Cash is up and lands hard on Dutch. Danielson covers Dutch, who kicks out. Vincent is tagged in as Cash drops him with the big DDT as Vincent rolls up. Cash who kicks out. FTR then hit Vincent with a shatter machine as Cash covers Vincent for the win. After the match, Archer and the Righteous take out Danielson and FTR. Dutch picks up Cash as Vincent has a chair. Dutch hits Cash in the midsection with a chair. Archer then nails Dax with a chair. Archer then picks up Cash and drops him with the blackout on the chair. Vincent has the chair across Dax and hits Dax with a swanton. Danielson Garcia's music hits as he runs down with the chair and takes out Dutch. Archer leaves the Righteous as Danielson is up with the chair. FTR is still down in the ring. Danielson checks on Cash and Garcia checks on Cash as the show goes off the air. So yeah, the winners are Bryan Danielson and FTR. So yeah, that was a good show and stuff, and it was taped. It wasn't live or nothing, just so you guys know. And Rampage was taped too. So yeah. Anyways, that was it. I'll see you guys for Rampage and all that stuff here in a little bit, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Laters.